The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Monday Night Raw. We had a lot of great matches on the card for Elimination Chamber. 10 total matches from Raw and SmackDown, and what a night we had. As you can tell, Cameron Grimes will be out here. He will be challenging Solo Sikoa, the new United States Champion. We did have, through Elimination Chamber, did run into an issue with the chamber pods where the superstars would not come out at the correct timing throughout the day. The first Elimination Chamber worked out perfectly fine, but the other rest of the matches, they didn't come out where they were supposed to be. So that's when Triple H said, hey, the superstars that came out in these matches that were supposed to, in the terms of, they were supposed to have a set position that's thrown out, and it's just going to be superstars going to be thrown into the matchup there, which was very unfortunate for Cameron Grimes, because Cameron Grimes' spot would eventually be Solo Sikoa, and Solo would actually win the matchup to become the new United States Champion. So HBK Shawn Michaels, your Raw General Manager, has given Cameron Grimes a chance against the United States Champion Solo Sikoa tonight to make up for that unfortunate mishap at the Elimination Chamber. This is going to be absolutely massive, man, as there is Jimmy Uso accompanying his United States Champion brother, Solo Sikoa. Coming up there for the United States Champion, Solo Sikoa, is WrestleMania. And the massive question is, for Solo Sikoa, what will it look like for WrestleMania for the enforcer of the Bloodline? Can't wait to see who may end up facing Solo Sikoa. Does Austin Theory get an opportunity? Does one of the other, I guess you could say, the other four superstars in the matchup, because who was in that matchup and lost, but who we're talking about right now, Cameron Grimes, here at ringside. We'll see throughout the night if we get any situations breaking, but tonight is a massive, massive night, as not only are we getting the United States Championship matchup, but we begin the Money in the Bank qualifying matches for WrestleMania. That is right, it is coming back for a second straight year.
Introducing the challenger from Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cameron Grimes.
And there is Cameron Grimes taking that United States Championship to the moon, possibly. How will this championship reign go for the enforcer of the Bloodline? He has his brother Jimmy Uso here at ringside. We are about to find out. Certainly didn't go well for the other Bloodline members last night at Elimination Chamber. Roman Reigns did not win the Elimination Chamber, as CM Punk won that Elimination Chamber matchup, and we'll talk more about that later on tonight. But the United States Championship matchup is official to kick off Monday Night Raw. We'll see how both these men are. Certainly not going to be 100% walking into this matchup. They're going to have to work to really change their game plans, their mindsets into this matchup, to where it honestly might need to focus on different type of maneuvers tonight, because maybe the sustained injuries from the Elimination Chamber, because of being in that steel pod, it is not, for the weak, man. It will definitely take some career length out of you for sure. Is now, nice Discord knee there, right to the temple of Solo Sikoa. Solo needs to figure out something fast here. It's now big time forearm takes down Solo Sikoa. And as you can see by those shorts, those wrestling tights there of sorts, wrestling attire there from Cameron Grimes, all about money. And that will be tonight, as we will begin the Money in the Bank qualifiers for WrestleMania. We did it last year at WrestleMania for the very first time, and now this year for WrestleMania, as requested by you guys, we are once again bringing Money in the Bank to WrestleMania, and tonight we'll begin the qualifiers. As now, hold on to that thought, Cameron Grimes with a flying crossbody to the champion, pinfall opportunity, but a strong kick out from Solo. Grimes taking it to the champion. Could we be moments away from seeing a new United States champion? That's what Grimes needs to do. Come right after Solo, and don't let Solo to really get any offensive going here. Oh, big Samoan drop out of nowhere. That might help Solo's chances here early on. Ooh. And now another Samoan drop. Or I should say 2 Cameron Grimes, pardon me. And now Solo finally gets some stuff going, but now Cameron Grimes fighting out of it. This might be the moment Cameron Grimes needs. Not going to allow Solo Sikoa to mount any type of offense. And now, of course, Jimmy Uso getting involved in this matchup. And Solo might try to make him pay. Nope, Cameron Grimes saw him coming. I'm surprised if Solo, he could have easily went through the other side as a Spanish fly, turning him inside out. Is this it? And now Solo kicks out. Man, how much more can this man sustain in this matchup? And now I'm going to focus on that left knee, try to take it to the champion here. And why not? Certainly it's that type of moment in the matchup where you got to believe that those type of maneuvers might help you out here. And now Solo. Here we go, off the ropes. Ooh, big elbow. Back and forth we go. It's been that type of matchup. Cameron Grimes has dominated it for the most part, ladies and gentlemen. And uh-oh, big time scoop slam. Solo now. Gonna try to go high risk here. This could be very bad or very good, depending on the outcome. Ooh, big elbow to the chest. And it looks like Grimes going to roll out to the outside. Solo going to go high risk here for the street champion. Is it a good idea? Oh, big axe handle, pardon me, from your United States champion. Look at those kidney punches from Solo. That will definitely help him out as much as he can here. And look at this Samoan drop out of nowhere. And that is your United States champion, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely direct with what he wants to do. Man, this man is a freak of nature, man. And if he can continue this United States championship run, man, I do not know who would be willing to come after this man right here. Referee, was that a 2 count there? Not too sure what Solo has in store. He just threw that announce table stuff off, but you never know what he may honestly be pissed off about. Oh, big takedown there from Solo Sikoa, just still looking to take it to your contender at this moment. Now, this is where Solo can be very, very decisive with what he could possibly pull out of his repertoire right now. Just dissecting Cameron Grimes here. And again, man, it's absolutely brutal. And now, uh-oh, Cameron Grimes. Uh-oh, big-time reversal. And now Solo. No, 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 no. Samoan Spike. Samoan Spike to Cameron Grimes. Is this it? 2, 3. Solo Sikoa picks up the win tonight and has retained his United States Championship. Cameron Grimes, the early part of this matchup, dominated this from the get-go, but towards the end, Solo Sikoa spiking Cameron Grimes to victory. Solo Sikoa still dominant as his first championship defense. Big question, though, is on the road to WrestleMania, we got to figure out who will be facing Solo Sikoa at WrestleMania. Whoa, 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 wait a damn minute. Just because Solo Sikoa can defeat Cameron Grimes, did you really believe Cameron Grimes had a chance against the Bloodlines Enforcer? Nobody took this matchup seriously. But Solo, if you faced me for the United States Championship, there's no way you'd walk out with it. I am a multiple-time United States champion, Solo. My experience is there. I have wrestled the biggest names that this world can offer. And you know what? I think it would be destiny if me and you came back together and had a rematch for that United States Championship. It was in my contract, and I won it next week here on Monday Night Raw. And the funny thing is, Solo, I've actually already talked to Shawn Michaels, so you won't even have to butt in or try to say any fancy words. All you gotta know is Shawn Michaels has accepted it and has made it official. It will be A-Town Down, Austin Theory, taking that United States Championship away from you next week here, live on Raw. Looking forward to it, chump. Big win there for Solo Sikoa, and it looks like even we're getting another United States Championship defense from Solo Sikoa, but this time it will be against Austin Theory, who walked into the Elimination Chamber as the United States Champion. We'll see how Austin Theory will fare against the Samoan Spike and Solo Sikoa next week live here on Monday Night Raw. And now this is going to be our first qualifier matchup of the evening. The winner will be going to WrestleMania, and he will be a part of the Money in the Bank briefcase matchup. As we did last year, ladies and gentlemen, there will be 4 Money in the Bank matches. One in the men's division and one for the women's division for each brand, for Raw and SmackDown. And it worked out quite well last year, ladies and gentlemen, with those championship cash-ins, but it is a whole different time with the Money in the Bank briefcase, and that man Drew McIntyre is a former Mr. Money in the Bank. He actually cashed it in to become World Heavyweight Champion over Roman Reigns at the King of the Ring pay-per-view. And could you imagine if McIntyre is able to once again hold that briefcase? But this matchup is absolutely personal, ladies and gentlemen, and we've seen it once again. At this D-Generation X are taking over people's spots, and look at there, this Raw General Manager Shinsuke Nakamura's good, I guess you could say, well, Shawn Michaels is the Raw General Manager. Nakamura is the new leader of DX, so it looks like Shawn Michaels is kind of getting a first-person view of this interaction for this Money in the Bank contest. If you guys are new to recently seeing what's going on in Monday Night Raw, we saw at first for the Elimination Chamber, it was scheduled to have the likes of CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Wade Barrett, Drew McIntyre, and another superstar I'm not mentioning at the moment for some reason, but for some reason they would get replaced. So it became to where it was basically replaced into that matchup. It was Shinsuke Nakamura was already in that matchup, pardon me. Yes, he was the 6th member, but there was an attack from D-Generation X with the likes of taking out Wade Barrett and also Drew McIntyre. So you would see 3 members of D-Generation X. You'd see Braun Breaker and Big E replace Drew McIntyre and Wade Barrett. So it was a 3-on-3 essentially in that Elimination Chamber. It came down to Braun Breaker and CM Punk as the matchup is official. So unfortunately for McIntyre, he wasn't able to be in that Elimination Chamber matchup, unfortunately. So tonight, he's going to look for some retribution and take down Shinsuke Nakamura. But this time, this matchup will be for a Money in the Bank qualifying spot and going on to WrestleMania. And certainly Shawn Michaels wants to make sure his guy gets in to WrestleMania, so we'll see how this goes. And I'm also being told, ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels, your Raw General Manager, will be addressing the WWE Universe regarding WrestleMania. So make sure you guys stay tuned after this matchup, as this is going to be a big, big night. A lot of addressing a lot of these big matches, ladies and gentlemen. CM Punk winning that Elimination Chamber. He is officially going on to WrestleMania. He'll be challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship against Gunther in just 4 weeks' time. It's again Shinsuke Nakamura with that impressive, I guess you could call it like a slide suplex of sorts, very effective. And now, oh, big haymaker there from Nakamura. Nakamura very cocky, confident on that apron right there. And McIntyre gonna show him who's boss here. Massive, massive, just punches to the chest here of Shinsuke Nakamura. He will definitely be feeling these in the morning. And now McIntyre going to stop the count here, actually reset the count, and this will continue. But throughout tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it will be massive. As look at McIntyre over the top rope, selling everything right now. But like I was trying to mention, ladies and gentlemen, it is a massive night. A lot of Money in the Bank qualifiers tonight. You'll be seeing a lot throughout the month here to the build up of WrestleMania. You'll see it on Raw and SmackDown. Here's one of the major pinfalls in this matchup. Will this be enough? But no, McIntyre keeps himself in this matchup. Nakamura absolutely fired up right now, but McIntyre not going to allow him to build up any such momentum. Coming up later on tonight, after those announced Money in the Bank matches as the Michinoku Driver rope break though, we will be seeing Seth frickin' Rollins taking on Bronson Reed in a Money in the Bank qualifier, as well as Roman Reigns, your tribal chief. He will be in action against Santos Escobar. Looking for that Future Shock DDT, and he hit it directly on. Will that be enough to put away Nakamura? No, Nakamura kicks out at 2.5, and look at Drew McIntyre. He can't believe it, as Nakamura rolling at least to the apron to keep himself in this matchup a little bit longer. Here we go off the ropes. Oh, going for the, I believe, trying to go for that running Claymore kick, but Nakamura able to dodge it. We'll see if he can get himself back in this matchup right now, though. Especially with Shawn Michaels being here at ringside, you got to be very careful on what you do, especially for McIntyre here. Oh, bouncing right off that top turnbuckle. That will not be feeling good. As now Nakamura, might be feeling that strong vibrations right there, right through his foot there. McIntyre is not in a good spot. Drew may be in trouble here. Oh, big clothesline from the King of Strong Style, bringing the big fight here to the Scottish Warrior. And look at Nakamura. He's trying to do everything in his power to keep the Scottish Warrior down, but right now it is not working out in his favor at this exact moment. And what do you got to do if you're Nakamura? Is it those knee strikes? Is it something else you have to do? Now high risk at this point in time, all to go to WrestleMania. It's dropping that knee across the chest. This is what Nakamura has to do to keep down the big man. He has to continue with those knee strikes. Eventually, something enough to keep down Drew McIntyre. And now Nakamura going to try to focus on that arm, but McIntyre not going to have any of it. Back and forth. This is the type of matchup you want to see when you're trying to qualify for a Money in the Bank matchup. Both men clubbing blows there, and then also that Moscow kiss. Let me give you a kiss right there to Nakamura. And now that could be enough to put him away. But no, Nakamura kicks out again. And Drew, you could tell he's going over that corner to Shawn saying, hey, I dare you to do something. Man, this has been a back and forth contest. Anyone's ball game at this moment. McIntyre, big time Claymore, takes down Nakamura. Pinfall, but there is a rope break saving Shinsuke. And look at McIntyre. Cannot believe it. It's even right in front of the Raw General Manager. And the matchup continues, ladies and gentlemen. Who do you guys want to see make it to Money in the Bank? We'll be seeing it from Raw and SmackDown. 4 total Money in the Bank matches, each for each World Championship. I guess you could use it for any championship you really want to, but it's 1 for the men's division and 1 for the women's division. Very curious to see over the coming weeks who we'll see qualify. In tonight's main event, it is going to be a 6-woman tag team matchup to see who will qualify for that Money in the Bank matchup. It will be Damage Control against the Kabuki Warriors. In that matchup, ladies and gentlemen, you will be seeing the likes of Sasha Banks, Naomi, and Nia Jax of Damage Control taking on Io Sky, Asuka, and Kairi Sane. And now Nakamura. What's he trying to do? Setting up those vicious strikes there. Certainly going to be very vicious. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on to that tune. Nakamura thinking about hitting up a certain type of tune. No, Kinshasa to Drew McIntyre. Is Nakamura going to Mania? No, he is not. How much more can these guys withstand? Holy cow, man. Oh, Nakamura again going to go to the well once more. I believe this would be his 3rd time in this matchup, but very impressive every single time. And look at McIntyre playing a little bit of mind games there, saying, hey, I'm going to try and roll out and try to catch my breath, continue to extend this matchup. As that blood just dripping down the face there, the big cut on the forehead of Nakamura. And still to come tonight, ladies and gentlemen, Bianca Belair, your Women's Royal Rumble winner, will be calling out Bayley tonight here on Monday Night Raw, and CM Punk, the Elimination Chamber winner, will be calling out Gunther later on tonight. Something is going to go down, I can guarantee it, so make sure you guys stay tuned for an ever explosive episode of Monday Night Raw. Oh, wait a minute. McIntyre, Kimura lock to Nakamura. Imagine if Nakamura has to tap out. How much damage is done to that left arm? Could this be it? Nope, Nakamura gets out of it. And now, ooh, big stiff spear there from Nakamura. Takes down Drew McIntyre. And now, it seems like Nakamura may have been trying to set up possibly Kinshasa, but he hit up the close version of it. That certainly has to be it. 2, 3. Nakamura is going to WrestleMania. He is the first one to qualify for the Money in the Bank match. Holy cow. These guys brought it out. It was an absolute war. You can even tell from Nakamura's face that blood just coming down his face, possibly into his eyes there. Absolutely brutal matchup, and that was just our first qualifying matchup, and the rest of the matchups are qualifiers, and let's go ahead and see how they are tonight. Now look at, ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre and Shawn Michaels, a little bit almost close to a face-to-face situation. What in the hell is brewing between both of these men? Shawn and Drew, obviously, Drew's not going to be too happy about being taken out of that Elimination Chamber matchup. Obviously, Drew was hurt, but that was through the hands of D-Generation X, and Drew McIntyre is not too happy because those members of DX are Shawn Michaels' boys. So certainly not something you want to see here on Raws. Oh my goodness! Sweet chin music there from Shawn Michaels. What the hell? Raw General Manager Shawn Michaels again! You kidding me? What the hell is this all about? You gotta be kidding me right now. This is just horrific. Oh my God. Shawn Michaels taking out Drew McIntyre here. Oh God, come on. Come on, Shawn. You got your point across. This is all about screwing Drew McIntyre over? You're certainly doing exactly what you want here, Shawn. Oh no. Tossing him on the table. Just keep him there, Shawn. There's nothing you need to prove here. Oh, no. No, Shawn, please don't do this. Shawn, get down from there. Shawn Michaels, no. Oh, my goodness. The elbow drop, and he tells Drew McIntyre to suck it. You gotta be kidding me. Absolutely despicable act by your Raw general manager. Drew, I didn't want to do that, but I had to. You keep on coming back, and you needed to be put down. And there's only way someone will stay down, and it's by the sweet chin music. And I know, Drew, you're going to be pissed off once you're able to get up to your feet, but I got a situation for you here. And the situation can easily be handled. So, Drew McIntyre, I am officially making us a matchup because I know you want to get your hands on me, and you'll be able to do it at WrestleMania. They don't call me Mr. WrestleMania for nothing. So at WrestleMania, it will be the Scottish Warrior against HBK Shawn Michaels. But now I have some time to make some matches for WrestleMania, and I'm going to add another one. There will be a pre-show on each WrestleMania, Night 1 and Night 2. And one of those pre-shows, we will see all the tag teams from Monday Night Raw challenging for an opportunity. It will be a massive gauntlet matchup with all the Raw tag teams, where the winner will go on to be on the WrestleMania card to challenge D-Generation X for the Raw Tag Team Championships. All of these tag teams have worked their asses off this year to earn themselves a chance to be on the grandest stage of them all, that being WrestleMania. So I'm giving all the tag teams an opportunity to basically get themselves a chance at taking on D-Generation X. But no matter who wins that, they are not going to defeat Braun Breaker and Big E for those tag team championships. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta finish the rest of the show as well as get ready for my WrestleMania match against Drew McIntyre. Wow, we are going to see Shawn Michaels, ladies and gentlemen, in action at WrestleMania. He has made it official. It will be Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, taking on the Scottish Warrior at WrestleMania. How crazy is that? I'm honestly speechless after Shawn Michaels switching music Drew McIntyre after the matchup and then put him through a table. And then it wasn't done there. He announced, obviously the matchup between himself and Drew McIntyre for WrestleMania, but also he wasn't done there. He said that there will be 2 pre-shows for Night 1 and Night 2, and that for one of the nights, their pre-show for Monday Night Raw, it will be all the tag teams from Monday Night Raw all competing in a gauntlet matchup where the winner will go on, to face D-Generation X that same night later on at WrestleMania. Absolutely massive bout. But talking about a massive matchup right now, that we are continuing the Money in the Bank qualifying matches, as now the big man Bronson Reed takes on Seth frickin' Rollins, where the winner will be going on to WrestleMania. Part of that Money in the Bank contest. And Seth Rollins, who came out in his correct spot to begin the pay-per-view, the first Elimination Chamber matchup of the night, wasn't able to walk out victorious. It came down to CM Punk and also Braun Breaker. And CM Punk ultimately would put Braun Breaker to sleep. And now, for Seth Rollins, he is hoping that he can get himself a WrestleMania match, and that being in the second ever WrestleMania Money in the Bank matchup. Like we're saying, it is going to be 2 matches on both sides for Raw and SmackDown, one for the men's division and one for the women's division. They can challenge for whatever championship they please. And we'll see if Seth Rollins can be holding on to that Money in the Bank briefcase. We've had a lot of big names throughout the years hold that Money in the Bank briefcase, especially on Raw, with the likes I guess you could just say overall on both brands, from AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Apollo Crews, and many others. And one of these guys add their name to that list. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Who will be joining the rest of the field? As just a little bit ago, we saw Shinsuke Nakamura qualify by defeating Drew McIntyre one-on-one. And now just rubbing the face of Rollins on that mat. That is not going to be feeling too good. Getting that mat burn. It's certainly going to take some time to really kind of fall off, or not fall off, I guess, but kind of go away. Is now Bronson Reed showing you that strength and power. This is not what Seth Rollins wants, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want Bronson Reed getting in a groove and start throwing you around this ring and taking you out to the pasture and putting you down permanently. Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins will not be 100% walking into this matchup. Only one of them will be feeling a lot better after this encounter. Bronson Reed, a multi-time United States champion, $1 million champion. Seth Rollins, a former WWE champion, former United States champion. And now both of these men will be looking to add Mr. Money in the Bank. And now look at this. Oh, big time elbow misses. We'll see if the architect, the visionary, can pick up something, make a masterful plan to get out of this situation right now, because Bronson Reed, for the most part, has had Rollins' number in this matchup. Look at Rollins with that big haymaker, punches and kicks, trying to change up the matchup, and certainly he is doing that. It's a big uppercut to the back of the neck. And look at Rollins telling Bronson Reed to shh. As, ladies and gentlemen, still to come up tonight, CM Punk will be addressing Gunther in that World Heavyweight Championship matchup, as well as Bianca Belair will be addressing Bayley in her Women's World Championship matchup there at WrestleMania here in just 4 weeks' time, as Rollins is able to kick out at 2.5. And also, we got that big news earlier on tonight that Austin Theory, he'll be challenging, because, oh my goodness, a suicide dive from Bronson Reed. We will be seeing a massive United States Championship matchup next week here, as the former United States Champion Austin Theory takes on the enforcer of the Bloodline, that being Solo Sikoa, in a United States Championship match. Solo looked pretty good tonight. I mean, it did take him some time to really get going, but eventually towards the end of the matchup, he was able to figure it out and put down his challenger, Cameron Grimes. It's going to be a whole different story when he takes on Austin Theory. And when we heard Austin Theory talking about the big names that he's accomplished to beat, I mean, certainly it's a flying cross body from the big man, but certainly from what we saw from Austin Theory, like you mentioned, all the names he has beaten, Solo Sikoa has picked up massive wins. Preferably, probably bigger names as a tsunami to Seth Rollins. Is this it? 2. No, Rollins kicks out at 2.5. And that may have just pissed off Bronson Reed even more, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think that's what you want from a big man like Bronson Reed, to continuing to bring the high octane action right now. Rollins is going to be moments away from eating defeat once again here, possibly. Bronson Reed, a monster that you do not want to get in the ring with, man. A whole different animal. Oh, big reversal from Rollins. Oh, big clothesline from Bronson Reed, taking out Mr. Seth frickin' Rollins. But now, and a drop kick to the side of the skull. There you go, Rollins. Little by little now, you gotta take down the big man at any chance possible. As now Rollins, pedigree there from Seth, and this is the moment Seth Rollins needs. Both men down and out. Have to figure out something very, very quickly here. And I don't know what else Seth frickin' Rollins can do right now. So now, there you go, stomp away. Just a big old ass kick in there to Bronson Reed. Why not? Gotta do what you gotta do. And now, Rollins over the top rope. Oh, my goodness. Luckily for him, It won't cost him anything there. Is now Rollins going to go back inside the ring here. And now Rollins misses the clothesline. Could that come back to screw him up here? And now, Bronson Reed. Oh, look at this. The strength and power of Bronson Reed making it look so easy, man. Oh, well, there you go. There's Seth Rollins continuing to fight back here. Both men clubbing blows back and forth. Something has to give here. And look at it again stomping a mud hole here into Bronson Reed. And Rollins, he's fired up right now. This is his moment. You got to believe, right? Oh, into the drop kick there. Rollins pulling all out stops right now. You kind of have to when you're facing a man like Bronson Reed. Ducking him briefly here. And now, nice forearm strike there. There's no way. There's no way. What is Rollins thinking here? Oh my God, this ain't gonna end well for somebody here. Hurricane Rana from the top rope. That very well could be enough. But Rollins, seems like Rollins may have been trying to go for something else there. I'm not too sure what it may have been, but certainly something was going on. Back and forth we go here. Just clubbing blows after clubbing blows. They know how big this opportunity is, ladies and gentlemen, to go on to WrestleMania. As again, Rollins, he might be continuing to go back in that corner, but why not stomp a hole in that big mofo to keep him down? This is the moment that Rollins needs. Rollins now, here we go. Curb stomp. Curb stomp to Bronson Reed. Is this it? 2. No, Bronson Reed kicks out and Rollins cannot believe it. But certainly Rollins has to believe it right now. This has been a brutal matchup. Both sides putting on a clinic, and it only means the world for one of these superstars. Yes, they are beating the crap out of each other, but it will be all worth it if they can get to WrestleMania. Look at Reed continuing to battle back, but Seth Rollins going to continue to battle back in his own right. Oh no, can Rollins do this? Oh my God, Rollins was going to try to pick up Bronson Reed. There's no way that was going to happen. But Bronson Reed's still down and out here. Discord knee takes down Reed. And this is the moment Rollins may need. Anyone's ball game at this entire moment, ladies and gentlemen. What else can Rollins do to put away Bronson Reed? Rollins again looking for that pedigree. The pedigree to try and put away Bronson Reed. Now Rollins looking to go curb stomp city one more time. Curb stomp there to Bronson Reed. Pinfall opportunity. Is this it? 2, 3 it is. Seth frickin' Rollins is getting himself a WrestleMania match, and he will be in that Money in the Bank matchup. So right now, it is Shinsuke Nakamura and Seth frickin' Rollins in the Raw side of the Money in the Bank matchup. We have one more men's matchup coming up very, very shortly as Roman Reigns takes on Santos Escobar one-on-one in that Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. And we also have the big women's 6-man tag qualifier later on in your main event, but still a lot to get to. And talking about the men's side, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to hear from CM Punk next, addressing his win at the Chamber. There's a lot of things I can check off my bucket list and matches I've been. Massive matches I've been throughout my tenure in WWE and elsewhere. But now I'm officially going on to WrestleMania, and I will be having my World Championship matchup against Gunther. And that is the type of main event I would look for. And I do kind of respect Gunther in the terms of what he brings in the middle of that ring. He demands respect in the ring, outside of it, and I totally understand it. That's what I want. I want respect from anyone, and if I have to, I'll beat it into somebody. And ever since I've joined back in WWE over this year and a half, 2 years, I've shown you what I'm capable of, inside and outside of this damn ring. But Gunther, let me tell you this. The result will be different. You won't be holding that championship any longer. Because at WrestleMania, whatever night it is, night 1, night 2, I don't give a damn. The result will be this. I will hit you with a GDS, 1, 2, 3, and you are looking at the next World Heavyweight Champion. Gunther, you accomplished a lot in your career, a very young career. But I've been in this business a lot more. I've been up and down these roads a lot more. Different countries, live events, it does not matter. CM Punk, the best in the world, never changes. And at WrestleMania, you're going to feel that CM Punk effect when I take that World Heavyweight Championship away from you. I'll see you around, kid. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are now back with our next qualifying matchup of the evening. It's going to be Santos Escobar taking on Roman Reigns one-on-one here. And to be quite honest with you, I think a lot of people are going to be counting out Santos Escobar of the LWO in this matchup. Escobar briefly holding that championship with Rey Mysterio for a month before ultimately losing it back to D-Generation X. But tonight, Escobar has a massive, massive opportunity to not only defeat one of the biggest stars in the WWE today, but also to make this his breakout moment. Escobar was very close there in NXT with capturing gold, wasn't able to get there at that time, but now he's won the main roster tag team championships with Rey Mysterio, and he's been named a breakout Lucha Libre Superstar of the Future of WWE by Rey Mysterio. So certainly a lot of big stuff for Santos Escobar, but he's going to have to use all that stuff that has brought him to the dance, that has brought him to WWE, and he's going to have to use it against one of the best in WWE's history, that being Roman Reigns. And I guarantee you it's not going to be easy, and Santos Escobar should know that. It's going to be one of those matches, ladies and gentlemen, that certainly very well could steal the whole entire show tonight. And for Roman Reigns, you cannot look past Santos Escobar. Yes, you are going to be definitely favored in this matchup, but I believe you got to definitely stay on Santos Escobar. You cannot allow him to start flying around this ring, because if so, then there could be an upset in the making. But I do want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Elimination Chamber last night, as these next couple weeks of building up to not only Money in the Bank at WrestleMania, but also, ladies and gentlemen, the build up to also the World Heavyweight Championship picture of CM Punk versus Gunther, your World Heavyweight Champion, as well as Bayley and Bianca for the Women's World Championship. We'll be seeing that at WrestleMania. And once we do get closer, ladies and gentlemen, and all the matches are confirmed for WrestleMania, because it's going to be bound to be a massive, massive event. 2 nights, WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, will both have pre-show matches. We'll see how that goes. We do know for the Raw side of things, it seems like there will be a gauntlet match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. In the terms of all the tag teams on Raw will battle it out in a gauntlet matchup, and the winner of that gauntlet match will face D-Generation X, your Raw Tag Team Champions, on the main card for WrestleMania. So absolutely massive that Shawn Michaels is giving the opportunity of the whole Raw Tag Team division, at least giving them an opportunity, maybe some tag teams that haven't necessarily gotten those opportunities this year. It's going to be a big opportunity for all of them involved. So we have this qualifying matchup, a 6-woman tag team Money in the Bank qualifying matchup still to come, as well as Bianca and Bayley later on tonight. Bell has rung. Here we go. Roman Reigns coming right after Santos. I look to send a message here pretty clear. It's a big takedown, big body slam, takes down Santos Escobar. And with that being the last stop of Elimination Chamber, a lot of superstars, they may get more aggressive in these moments because they want to be on that card, certainly. And certainly Santos Escobar would love to get that Money in the Bank opportunity, but if not, you gotta believe himself and Rey Mysterio will be for sure in that gauntlet matchup at WrestleMania. As Roman Reigns trying to figure out what exactly he wants to do at this exact moment. So far tonight, we've seen some big-time qualifying matches. We've seen Shinsuke Nakamura defeat Drew McIntyre. Good back-and-forth matchup there. Nakamura hitting the Kinshasa multiple times to finally put down Drew McIntyre. As well, Seth Rollins defeated the big man Bronson Reed to get himself into that Money in the Bank matchup. And right now we are in the men's matchup once again here to determine who will be joining Nakamura and Rollins there at Mania for the men's Money in the Bank. And also earlier on tonight, Solo Sikoa, he defended his United States Championship against Cameron Grimes. But also, he's going to have to do it once again, but this time he's going to have to defend it against Austin Theory, A-Town Down Under's own Austin Theory next week. The former champion is that big boot gashing that big forehead area. Yep, you can see it, the right side of the skull. The referee might want to check that blood because that is a deep cut right above the right eye there. And if it goes into his eye there, we could have some issues with sight and everything like that. You don't want to see any injuries in this type of matchup. I mean, for Santos, it might be worth it just in the terms of if he's able to fight back in this matchup. But right now, he is out of it. And now he's a Superman punch. And he might eat a combo. And yes, he does. The combination of the Superman punch and spear is Reigns going to Mania. Yes, he is. Roman Reigns will be in the Money in the Bank matchup live there at WrestleMania with Nakamura and Seth frickin' Rollins. 3 superstars from that Elimination Chamber matchup have been qualified to be in the Elimination Chamber. Big question is, who will be the 3 other superstars joining Reigns, Rollins, and Nakamura at WrestleMania? We'll find out in the coming weeks, but now we are going to find out who are the first 3 women to qualify for the Raw Women's Money in the Bank. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening, as here comes Damage Control, the new revamped edition of Damage Control. You got Sasha Banks, Naomi, and there is Nia Jax. Bayley will not be out here for this part right now because Bayley will be waiting and basically going to be waiting in the back to see what Bianca Belair has to say, because we know Bianca Belair will be calling out the Women's World Champion. The old version of Damage Control used to be Io Sky, Dakota Kai, and Bayley, but slowly there's a falling out between, obviously it started off with Io Sky defending her good friend Kairi Sane, and those women would go back and forth to where obviously we saw these last couple months Kairi Sane and Bayley going at it type of situation, as well as eventually we would see, you know, Dakota Kai would eventually leave the group after, you know, Sasha Banks would eventually get involved with everything. And right now it's a hostile situation between both groups, and right now so far the Kabuki Warriors have had Damage Control's number. And we'll see tonight if it continues, because the winner of this women's tag team matchup, that team will go on to Money in the Bank. So obviously if Asuka, Kairi Sane, and Io Sky wins, obviously the Kabuki Warriors, those 3 women will be going to the Raw Women's Money in the Bank matchup at WrestleMania. But if Sasha, Naomi, and Nia Jax win, they are going to WrestleMania, part of the Raw Women's Money in the Bank matchup. So something that's going to be... So I like the matchup made, honestly, by Shawn Michaels. You've got these 2 groups, they're feuding, they want to be the best of the best. You got the numbers game, 4v4, you know, it's a tight situation, and why not put everything on the table? Massive matchup here. It looks like Nia Jax and Kairi Sane will kick us off here. As the bell has rung, we saw just recently last week on Monday Night Raw, Nia Jax attack Kairi Sane, not even allowing Kairi Sane to even get herself into the ring. And Nia Jax would dominate the probably a minute, 2 minutes that matchup really lasted for, and Nia Jax would win. So we'll see how this matchup goes as Asuka gets the tag into the ring here. Asuka, multi-time women's tag team champion, would love to get herself a Money in the Bank briefcase matchup there at WrestleMania. And certainly there's a lot of women on the Monday Night Raw roster to really be jockeying for position, trying to get that opportunity, especially with it being WrestleMania weekend coming up in just 4 weeks' time. A lot on the line. Legacies, everything working together as Asuka, getting double kidney punch and a double axe handle to that, and even a kick to the ribs as well. Very surprised to see how Naomi's acting with joining up with Damage Control and everything. Obviously, before Naomi and Sasha ever left, they were a tag team. They left together. Eventually, Sasha Banks came back, and then we saw Naomi make her presence known there at the Royal Rumble to return. So it's great to have Naomi back, but not in the terms of seeing her a part of Damage Control. But, whatever works out for her career, good luck. Wish her nothing but the best. But we'll see how this will work with her and Sasha and Nia Jax and even Bayley, because there's a lot of strong personalities. But when you think about the Kabuki Warriors, I mean, certainly, I think they work more as a cohesive unit. Yes, I mean, you got Asuka, Neo Sky, former women's champions in their own right, and, Kairi Sane, she's a big name talent as well in that group, same as Dakota Kai, but I think they are more of pretty, I guess you could say more chill, not one-centric person in that group, being a leader or anything. Maybe that's just me, but I think compared to Damage Control, they're more, a cohesive unit. And like I said, for Damage Control, you have so many big names in that group that certainly you would believe that maybe it may lead to some dysfunction in that group. As now look at Nia Jax with a spear, takes down Kairi Sane, and now Jax looking to take out the rest of the competition. But Io Sky is not going to allow that momentarily, and now Nia Jax going to take out, or bring her in the ring, I guess. 2-for-1 specials, I believe. And now Asuka going to go back to work here. And this is vintage Asuka here, trying to rip that left shoulder out of socket. And when you're facing a woman like Nia Jax, with her being so strong and everything like that, you got to take out a woman like that. You got to work the legs, work the arms, work the limbs, whatever it is, to get her off balance, because a lot of times you're not going to be even able to really outpower her unless you get her to a point in the matchup where she's fatigued, and you're able to lift her up and hit her with a power maneuver, suplex, or anything like that. And now let's see what Sasha and Nia Jax are going to do here. Big time jumping forearm strike in the corner. Down goes Kairi Sane, who is going to go on to WrestleMania to be a part of that Money in the Bank matchup. The winner of this matchup will be the first 3 to qualify. Oh, goodness. And by certainly the momentum, the Kabuki Warriors certainly got to be a favorite into this matchup, but with it being a 6-woman tag team matchup, anything can happen. And now from behind, big forearm strike to Sasha. Let's see if Kairi Sane can pick up a massive win in this tag team matchup here. If you guys remember, Kairi Sane won the tag team matchup over a month ago to get herself that championship opportunity against Bayley. She actually submitted Bayley to earn that opportunity. As Nia Jax with a big elbow just like that. After Kairi Sane had the momentum, Nia Jax takes that straight away. That is all about Damage Control right there, and all about Nia Jax. As look at a big reversal there from Kairi Sane. And now Now Kairi Sane has to get herself back in the ring. Sasha Banks is going to take Io Sky for a ride with a power bomb to the outside. And now Kairi Sane going to try to take out Damage Control as much as she can here. Big time clothesline takes down Banks. Big time moment here. Kairi Sane has the momentum. She may be able to put away the competition here. Trying to do as much as she can. Man, look at these strikes from Kairi Sane. She is on fire. And now she has the bank statement down. Bringing down Sasha Banks there. And when I said bank statement, obviously she didn't hit the bank statement on Sasha Banks, but that is a bank statement in the terms of taking down Sasha Banks there. And look at Kairi Sane saying, hey, is it time? Is it time to hit this elbow drop? But uh-oh. Nia Jax, the power of the group, is here, and now gonna hit that Samoan drop to Kairi Sane. That could be it. One. But Io Sky saves the matchup. The matchup will continue. As oh, look at Nia Jax looking for a submission hold, maybe? No. Oh goodness. Time for some backbreaker and just toss her around like she's nothing. And again, that spinning back fist from Kairi Sane. Obviously, she's probably not too happy that Bayley's still Women's World Champion. And we'll see how it goes into WrestleMania. I mean, Bayley, with how she is, she could easily escape Bianca Belair. She's played the numbers game before, as now Asuka with the hook of the leg on Nia Jax. This could be it, but Jax able to powerfully kick out there. But we'll see how Bianca Belair will face. She knows the numbers game will be involved. And now Asuka looking for the Asuka lock here to Nia Jax. Will Nia Jax have to tap out? This is all for the opportunity to go to WrestleMania. And Sasha Banks knows how big this opportunity is. And Asuka telling Nia Jax to kiss her you-know-what. And now it is time to feel the glow. Here comes Naomi. But Asuka's like, I'm not feeling your glow right now, and I'm going to bring you down a little bit here. There's a big kick to the side of the skull. Down goes Naomi, and now here comes Io Sky of the Kabuki Warriors. Big time main event, everything on the line. Kabuki Warriors, Damage Control has been brewing for months now, and it's continuing. Let's see if Damage Control, this new version of Damage Control, can finally pick up a win, a part of this rivalry here. Kabuki Warriors seems like have had their number these maybe last weeks into the months here, so we'll see if Nia Jax and company with Sasha Banks and Naomi can turn it around here tonight. And now Io Sky gonna focus on that right elbow, keep down Naomi as soon as they can, keep her down as much as they can, and might be able to steal a victory here. And still to come, ladies and gentlemen, we will be hearing from Damage Control's Bayley, because tonight, from what we understand, Bianca Belair is calling her out as a big knee strike there. And big stomp to that left arm again. I think Io Sky maybe trying to set up a submission hold here, or she may be giving Asuka the duties here to maybe try and hit an armbar on Naomi. That'd be perfect. Set up the Empress of Tomorrow with a big time opportunity. And talking about opportunity, just kicking Naomi wherever she damn well pleases. This is the type of matchup right now where you like these type of stipulations, because it makes the superstars work a lot harder, and they know that if they lose, you don't know what exactly for the losing team, what it's going to be looking like for their WrestleMania plans. With the winner, at least they'll have an opportunity to go into WrestleMania and fight for a briefcase that very well could change their career. Io Sky taking out the corner here. Naomi going to get the hot tag to Sasha Banks now. And now Sasha, we've seen that before. Brutal neck breaker takes down Io Sky. And now let's see if Sasha maybe can start hitting some big maneuvers to possibly put away the Kabuki Warriors here tonight. Now look at Sasha just wrenching that right shoulder in, trying to pop it out so she can do even more damage to that shoulder. And we've seen this before from Sasha Banks. Swinging neck breaker, taking down Io Sky. And now going to get the hot tag. Here comes Naomi. I'm surprised Sasha didn't try to go for it, at least try to get the pinfall, but seems like Naomi wants to do some more damage to Io Sky, so certainly why not give her the opportunity. But ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania weekend is going to be massive. Not only do we have WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, we'll have the pre-shows for the WrestleMania for Night 1 and Night 2, but also, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be seeing NXT Stand and Deliver early Saturday. Early on, before we even get to the first night of WrestleMania, as here we go with the pinfall, but Io Sky cannot put away Naomi just yet. That's going to be absolutely huge. We've already seen 4 matches, plus, I mean, what we've even announced tonight with Shawn Michaels making the matchup between himself and Drew McIntyre. This will be HBK versus Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania. Certainly going to be a massive match there. We'll see if Shawn has one more Mr. WrestleMania match left inside of him. As a head scissors takedown there, or headlock takedown there from Kairi Sane. But with Drew McIntyre, HBK there at WrestleMania, obviously we got the Gunther defending his World Heavyweight Championship against the best in the world, CM Punk. CM Punk had some big words earlier on tonight for Gunther. We'll see how the build-up to that goes. Obviously, Bayley and Bianca Belair for their Women's World Championship, that being on the line. We don't know what the United States Championship picture will look like, but we do know what the Undisputed Championship looks like there on Friday Night SmackDown, as AJ Styles, the Royal Rumble winner, will be taking on the new Undisputed Champion, that being the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be absolutely massive, I can tell you that. Certainly SmackDown is going to become even more must-see as the Kabuki Warriors trying to take down Naomi as much as she can. And now the Kairi Sane going to get that momentum after the help from Asuka there. And look at Kairi Sane going to that shoulder work. Why not? Little by little, take down Naomi. Both teams, like I mentioned, they know how big this matchup is. There are going to be plenty of breakups. There's going to be plenty of back and forth to be expected. These women know each other oh so well. As what? A 3/4 stomp halfway across the ring. Is this it? Oh, referee inadvertently taken out. And that will keep the matchup definitely going a little bit longer here. So definitely expect this ref to have some slow counts early on, possibly. It's the only problem with these type of matches and the referee being in the way, as a spinning heel kick right to the ribs here. Here comes Asuka and takes down Naomi. But now Asuka not playing around anymore with Naomi. Gonna look to make Naomi tap here. Here we go. Asuka. Asuka has the Asuka lock applied. Will Naomi have to tap here? No, Nia Jax right there to keep the matchup going. Asuka trying to take out those big tree trunk legs there of Nia Jax. But Nia Jax moved out the way. But Naomi didn't move out of that code breaker that she just ate. This is anyone's ball game right now. I do not know who will be the first ones to qualify. Will it be Damage Control? Will it be the Kabuki Warriors? And after we find out the first 3 after tonight, who will be those 3 other women that will be joining the winner of this match? Certainly plenty of talent here on Monday Night Raw to find out who exactly that will, as Sasha breaks up the pinfall attempt. Kairi and Sasha going to go at it here briefly. And down they go at ringside, and I can only imagine what we may see here at ringside. Uh-oh, Nia Jax realizing there's some shenanigans going down at ringside. These women are going to be very careful. Nia Jax getting involved here. Can't really see everything going on. Nia Jax right back on the apron, and so is, it looks like, Kairi Sane. So it looks like everything may have mellowed out for a couple seconds here. And now the Genius of the Sky is in position, looking for that moonsault, and she hits all of it. Pinfall. 1. But Sasha Banks again gets the matchup to continue. How much more can these women sustain in this matchup? It has been a lot of back and forth here. Flatliner into the submission hold here. Now Naomi is in trouble again. But Nia Jax saves the matchup again. Uh-oh. Io Sky, underhook. Takedown there, almost like a fairy tale ending Tommaso Ciampa's way. Another opportunity, but again, Nia Jax had too much damage done to her, so she's easily able to back it up there. Look at Io Sky, a little bit of a cheap shot there, but certainly not too big of a thing for the referee to really do anything about it. But for next week, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday Night Raw, we do know that for that we do have a United States Championship matchup between Austin Theory and the new United States Champion Solo Sikoa, as Kairi Sane misses her insane elbow drop there. And also, next week, we'll continue the Money in the Bank matches for the men's and women's side. Make sure you guys keep a tab open to see what exactly we may have match-wise for next week here. As we kind of figure out what happens at the end of this episode, we'll build into next week with more men's and women's Money in the Bank action, build up to Raw's matches as well. So certainly a lot of high-octane action will be coming your way next week here live on Raw, especially with another United States Championship matches, more qualifier matches, and a little bit of everything coming your guys' way. Cannot wait to really see how that's going to fare. Is Kairi Sane going to meet Naomi here at ringside? And Naomi's like, oh, why don't you come back in the ring? And Naomi seems very confident right there. Misses that forearm strike, and now Kairi Sane going to look to turn her inside out here. Big time back suplex. Uh-oh. Kairi Sane has Naomi in position. She missed the elbow drop earlier. She's thinking about this time. Can she connect? Yes, she does. Insane elbow to Naomi. Pinfall. 2. No, but Sasha Banks just in time, saving her tag team partner Naomi. And now Sane. Spear! Spear out of nowhere takes down Naomi. And now Kairi Sane trying to make sure Naomi doesn't get to that bottom rope, which is a great idea, to be honest with you. But not going to go for the pinfall. Oh, well, I guess maybe she didn't have it. This is the move that put away Bayley recently here. But just like that, Naomi able to get out of it. Man, what a match, man. This is a perfect main event with perfect stipulation to it, where the winner goes on to Mania to be a part of that Raw Money in the Bank matchup. Will it be the Kabuki Warriors? Will it be the revamped Damage Control? A lot going on, and we'll see how we fare once we get there. Io Sky all fired up. She is ready to put this matchup away, but both teams continue to fight and continue to break it up. Something will have to give in this matchup. They're going to have to outsmart their opponent and figure something out. It is now Io Sky halfway across the ring, but no. Naomi moves out of the way, looking for that tag, but Io Sky right there. Take her out, and the pinfall, but only a 1 count. Could have maybe at least got a 2 count, but Sasha Banks is literally right there. Well, it seems like Naomi does have her left knee hurting her there after being attacked from behind. Something to really look forward to. See if maybe Asuka will use that to her advantage. She may not be using the leg, but it looks like she may be looking for the Asuka lock one more time. Referee right there. Nia Jax again, though, right there. Keep the matchup going. Naomi looks like she is down and out. Here comes one of the most dangerous women on this Raw roster, that being Kairi Sane. For Kairi Sane, you don't know how many more championship opportunities she's going to have. And unfortunately for her to lose at the Rumble, lose at the Elimination Chamber, she's definitely grown ever since she's joined back here to WWE. But certainly, losing 2 championship matches like that at the pay-per-views, you just don't know how many more championship matches she'll ever get. I mean, yes, she can earn her way to victory and everything like that, but it's one of those things where, I don't know if you want to call it luck, but you definitely have to catch the spark of the WWE Universe at times to very well try to steal one. Not just steal one, I guess, but have the right opportunity kind of fall in your lap, essentially. I know I'm kind of just jabbing at talking a bunch right here, but that's what it feels like with a lot of superstars. You just don't know, especially losing 2 big-time championship matches, when your next opportunity is going to come. So being in this matchup very well could help them down the line. And now Asuka going to look to take down the rest of Damage Control here. Asuka and Nia Jax now. Uh-oh, Asuka. Big-time drop kick. Asuka taking down all 3 women. And now they have all the momentum. Kairi Sane gets the tag. We'll see if Kairi Sane will look to do anything in the rest of this matchup. Outside the ring. If I was Kairi, I would have waited for Naomi to get back in the ring to maybe try to see if you could steal a victory here. And now, Kairi Sane from behind. Oh, wait a minute. Looking to steal it, maybe. Rolling around here a little bit. I've never seen that before. And now, looking to beat her with that cradle maneuver. Absolutely one of the most intriguing maneuvers I've ever seen here. And now, another roll-up. Another roll-up. Referee, right there. Another opportunity, 2, 3. The Kabuki Warriors. It didn't work the first time, but it worked the second time. The Kabuki Warriors are going to WrestleMania. What a matchup. Kairi Sane desperately trying to do it. Sasha Banks came in, broke it up, and she's like, hey, why not? Let's try it one more time. Let's do it. Let's try to roll her up again. And it worked out. And these 3 women are officially going to WrestleMania. Io Sky, Kairi Sane, and Asuka. Major additions to the women's Money in the Bank. But now we are not done. We wait for Bianca Belair to call out Bayley. We are back now. It is past your main event. Bianca Belair will be calling out your Women's World Champion, ladies and gentlemen. A massive matchup at WrestleMania. Bianca Belair live there at WrestleMania. She is your Women's Royal Rumble winner. She will be taking on Bayley 1-on-1. And I can only imagine how that's going to fare when those 2 lock horns there at Mania. And now look, no! Bayley. Gosh dang it. Bayley coming out here, taking it to the contender. Bayley just witnessing her partners of Damage Control losing to the Kabuki Warriors once again. Frustration has to definitely be brewing here. And again, right now, Bayley not too happy and going to continue to take it to Bianca Belair. Maybe she feels like she might not be able to win that championship, ladies and gentlemen. Or to retain it, pardon me. And now, not again. Bayley laying waste to Bianca Belair. There's no low that Bayley will not reach to what she is doing to Bianca Belair and the rest of this division. And one can hope, ladies and gentlemen, once we get into WrestleMania, Bianca Belair can end what this champion has brought to WWE. And that is bringing not the best stuff at all. It's a big headshot right there to Bianca. Bianca, she's stirring up to her feet again. But again, man, this is not what you want to see, ladies and gentlemen. Not what's on my bucket list. You want to see these women tear each other apart, but at least on the grandest stage of them all. Not what we're witnessing here, live here on Raw. Can we please get some damn security? Bayley taking out Bianca Belair. And again with these massive steel chair shots. And again. There's literally no need for this. But for some reason, Bayley thinks this is okay for her to continue to do this. Oh no, not out of the chair. No, she just suplexed her on the freaking chair. You got to be kidding me. Oh my god, this is horrendous, man. And now, Bayley, one more message sent to Bianca Belair. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time we have for you. Sorry that you guys had to witness it, but I can only imagine what it will look like between Belair and Bayley at WrestleMania.